नमस्ते बच्चों। टुडे आई एम हियर विथ योर second part of your chapter polynomial, and we have already discussed about first part, in which we have learned the terms related to the polynomial as well as definitions of polynomial. Now this is your second part. So, and that we will discuss so many topics here. First one is value of a polynomial at a given point. What do you mean by value of a polynomial at a given point? So if a px is a polynomial in x, as we have learned that if px is written, that is its meaning is polynomial in x, and if alpha is any real number, then the value obtained by replacing x is equal to alpha. If we replace this x by alpha in px, is called the value of px at x is equal to alpha. अगर हम इस x को अल्फ़ा से रिप्लेस कर दें तो जो वैल्यू हमें उस मिलेगा वो उस पोलिनोमियल का उस रियल वैल्यू अल्फ़ा पे या उस पॉइंट पे उस पोलिनोमियल का वैल्यू कहलाता है। जैसा कि द वैल्यू ऑफ पी एक्स एट एक्स इज इक्वल टू अल्फ़ा इज डिनोटेड बाई पी अल्फ़ा। देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे x था, अब ये x की जगह पे अल्फ़ा हो गया, तो x is replaced by alpha. As for example, you can see here, suppose px is equal to a polynomial in x is given 2x square minus 3x plus 5. This is the polynomial in x. Then we have to find the value of this polynomial at x is equal to 2. So we have replaced this x by 2. So the value of the polynomial at x is equal to 2 will be, we have to replace this all x by this 2. So 2x square is here, so here we have written 2 multiplied by, there is multiplication sign between 2 and x square, so we have written 2 multiplied by x square. X is replaced, this x is replaced by 2 square minus 3 into x, so 3 multiplied by this x is replaced by 2, plus 5 is there, so plus 5 is here. So this will be 2 multiplied, so 2 multiplied by 4 will be equal to 8, multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 will be equal to 6, plus 5, that is 8 plus 5 13, minus 6 is equal to 7. So the value of the polynomial at x is equal to 2 is 7, or you can say p2 is equal to 7. And if we have to find the value of this polynomial at x is equal to minus 1, then we have to replace all x by minus 1. So we have replaced here 2 minus 1 ka square minus 3 into minus 1 plus 5. So minus square will be plus 2 into 1 plus 3 minus minus plus 3 1 ja 3, plus 5, that is 10. So the value of the polynomial at x is equal to minus 1 will be equal to 10. Now the second term is 0 of a polynomial. So a real number alpha is called a 0 of the polynomial px if p alpha is equal to 0. That means अगर हम इस x के बदले यहाँ पे अल्फ़ा रखें और उस पोलिनोमियल का वैल्यू उस अल्फ़ा रखने से 0 हो जाए, तो वो रियल वैल्यू अल्फ़ा जो है उस पोलिनोमियल का 0 कहलाता है। एज फॉर एग्जांपल एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस 2x माइनस 3, तो यहाँ पे p3 हो गया, x का वैल्यू हम लोग किस पे निकाल रहे हैं 3 पे, तो x इज रिप्लेस्ड बाई 3, तो x here x is also replaced by 3, here x is also replaced by 3, and in with 3 there is no x, so it is remains the same, minus 3. So 3 square is 9, minus 2 into 3 minus 6 minus 3. So 9 minus 6 minus 3 will be equal to minus 9. So 9 minus 9 cancel, we remain with 0. So since P3 is equal to 0, the value of the polynomial at x is equal to 3 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 3 is a 0 of Px, x square minus 2x minus 3. This 3 is a 0 of this polynomial. Now again we have founded the value of this polynomial at x is equal to minus 1. Let us see what will happen. So minus 1 square, we have replaced this x by minus 1, this x by also minus 1, and we get minus 1 square is equal to 1, minus into minus will be plus, and 2 1s are 2, minus 3. So it will be 2 plus 1, 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Since p minus 1 is also equal to 0, so x is equal to minus 1 is also a 0 of px, x square minus 2x minus 3. So this is the 0 of, this is the 0 of polynomial. Now let us see an important result which is very important for your class. In this class you have to study about it. So we have reached here, relation between the zeros and the coefficients of a quadratic polynomial. There is a relation between the zeros and coefficients of a quadratic polynomial. Suppose alpha and beta be the, let us find it, relation between zeros and coefficient. For this, suppose alpha and beta be the zeros of a quadratic polynomial. Px barabar, the standard form of a quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c, as you have learnt earlier. So this is the standard form of a quadratic polynomial where a is not equal to 0, because if a will be equal to 0, then x square multiplied by 0 will be 0, and then we remain with linear polynomial bx plus c. So suppose alpha and beta be the zeros of this quadratic polynomial, which is the standard form of a quadratic polynomial. Then you have learned about factor theorem in class 9. If x is equal to alpha is a 0, x is equal to alpha is a 0, then x minus alpha is a factor of that polynomial. X is equal to alpha is a 0, then x minus alpha will be factor of that polynomial. So alpha and beta, two zeros are there. So by factor theorem, x minus alpha, x is equal to alpha, so x minus alpha and x is equal to beta. Similarly, x minus beta will be factor of px. Then we can write px is equal to, these are the factors x minus alpha and x minus 2. अगर x माइनस अल्फा x माइनस बीटा उसका फैक्टर है तो हम लोग उसको लिख सकते हैं कि जैसे 6 फैक्टर है, 6 का फैक्टर 2 और 3 है, तो 6 को 2 इंटू 3 हम लोग लिख सकते हैं. ठीक है, 6 को 2 इंटू 3 लिखा जा सकता है. तो उसी तरह से px को यहाँ पे k कांस्टेंट लगा दिया जाता है. जैसे मान लो कि कॉमन आ गया 2, 3, 4 या 1 ही आ गया, 1 सब में कॉमन रहता है, तो वो कांस्टेंट लगा दिया गया x माइनस अल्फा इंटू एक्स माइनस बीटा, वेयर k इज ए कांस्टेंट. तो ax स्क्वायर प्लस px के का वैल्यू हम लोग माने हैं ax स्क्वायर माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस bx प्लस सी इज इक्वल टू हो गया तुम्हारा ax के इंटू एक्स माइनस अल्फा इंटू एक्स माइनस बीटा, तब जो है हमारा के एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस, अब देखो इसको गुणा किया गया है ब्रैकेट में, एक्स स्क्वायर एक्स इंटू एक्स एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस अल्फा प्लस बीटा इंटू एक्स प्लस अल्फा बीटा, इसको गुणा करोगे तो इतना आ जाएगा। तब जो है इज इक्वल टू हो जाएगा के एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस अल्फा प्लस बीटा, यहाँ पे तुम्हारा के एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस अल्फा प्लस बीटा एक्स प्लस अल्फा इंटू बीटा, इसको और इसको मल्टीप्लाई किया गया, फिर इसको मल्टीप्लाई किया गया, इतना आ गया। अब इसको ब्रैकेट से बाहर निकाला गया तो ए एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस बी एक्स प्लस सी इज इक्वल टू हो गया के एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस के इंटू अल्फा प्लस बीटा इंटू एक्स प्लस के इंटू अल्फा बीटा, ये मल्टीप्लिकेशन करने पे आया तुम्हारा यहाँ पे। तब अब देखो यहाँ पे दोनों तरफ एक्स स्क्वायर के कोफिशिएंट को इक्वेट करो, एक्स के कोफिशिएंट को इक्वेट करो और कांस्टेंट टर्म को इक्वेट करो। तो ऑन कंपेयरिंग कोफिशिएंट्स ऑफ लाइक पावर्स ऑफ एक्स ऑन बोथ साइड्स, मतलब एक्स स्क्वायर के कोफिशिएंट को एक्स स्क्वायर के साथ कंपेयर करना है, एक्स के पावर 1 को एक्स के पावर 1 से कंपेयर करना है और कांस्टेंट टर्म को कांस्टेंट टर्म से करना है। तो यहाँ एक्स स्क्वायर का कोफिशिएंट के है और यहाँ एक्स स्क्वायर का कोफिशिएंट ए है, तो के विल बी इक्वल टू ए। अच्छा, उसके बाद एक्स द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स इज माइनस के इंटू अल्फा प्लस बीटा, in LHS the coefficient of x is b, we have underlined it, so b minus k alpha plus beta will be equal to b, and c constant term is equal to k alpha beta, k alpha beta is equal to c. So now we have in this minus k alpha plus beta put the value minus, this is the value of k, we have put here minus a, minus is already there and we have put the value of k is equal to 1 in this. From this we have written this equation. So minus a alpha plus beta will be equal to b, and we have also put the value of k here in this, k is equal to a, alpha beta is equal to c, then alpha plus beta will be equal to b, minus sign will transfer to RHS, so it will be minus b by a, and alpha beta will be equal to c by a. And what is b? b is the, c in this quadratic polynomial, b is the coefficient of x, so minus b by a, sum of zeros, alpha and beta are zeros, so this is the sum of zeros, so sum of zeros will be equal to minus b by a, that is minus coefficient of x and coefficient of x square. A is the coefficient of x square, a is the coefficient of x square, and product of zeros alpha into beta is equal to c by a, that is constant term. What is the constant term? In polynomial, constant term is c, so c is the constant term by coefficient of x square, which is equal to c by a. So we have, this is the required relation between the zeros and coefficients of a quadratic polynomial. Now let us see the problems based on it. Now here some note is here. First note is, if alpha and beta are the zeros of polynomial in x, x square plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0, then alpha plus beta, that is sum of zeros, will be equal to minus b by a, and the product of zeros, that is alpha into beta, will be equal to c by a. And second one, if we have to form a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are given, then this is the formula to find a quadratic polynomial. A quadratic polynomial whose zeros are alpha and beta is given by, if you have to find a quadratic polynomial, then you have to use this formula. Px is equal to, that is the quadratic polynomial will be equal to x square minus sum of zeros into x plus product of zeros, that is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. Now let us see an example how we will form a quadratic polynomial. This is the example. Find a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and minus 6. So suppose this is alpha is equal to 2 and this one is beta is equal to minus 6 are zeros of required quadratic polynomial Px. Okay, then Px will be equal to x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. So x square minus the value of alpha is 2. You can see the value of alpha is 2 and the value of beta is minus 6 and multiplied by x plus alpha into beta. So 2 into minus 6. So it will be x square minus 2 minus 6 into x, 2 plus minus 6 into x plus a minus will be minus 2 6 ja 12. So x square 2 minus 6 is minus 4 into x minus 12. So it will be minus minus plus x square plus 4x minus 12. So required polynomial is x square plus 4x minus 12. This is the required polynomial. And let us see the next question. Now your first exercise is started from this type of questions. Problems based on relation between zeros and coefficients of a quadratic polynomial. So the first question is, find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial Px is equal to 5x square minus 8x minus 4 and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. We have to find the zeros of this polynomial and we have to verify its relationship between zeros and its coefficient. So let us solve it. We have Px is equal to 5x square minus 8x minus 4. So to find the zeros of the polynomial, we have to equalize the polynomial. We have to equalize them to 0. So we have written here 5x square. For zeros of Px, we have Px is equal to 0, that is 5x square minus 8x minus 4 is equal to 0. This is your polynomial, will be equal to 0. So 5x square, now factorize it. 5 4 ja 20 and 10 2 ja 20. And 2 minus 10 will be equal to minus 8. So we have factorized, we have divided the middle term into two parts such that their sum is equal to minus 8 and the product is equal to 5 4 ja 20. So 10 2 ja 20 and 2 minus 10 will be equal to minus 8 and 5 4 ja 5 plus and minus 4 multiplied will be equal to minus 20. Here minus 10 and 2 will be multiplied, we get minus 20. Now in these two terms 5x is common, so we in these two terms x minus 2 will left and plus in these two terms 2 is common, so x minus 2 will left here will be equal to 0. Now x minus 2 is common, so it will be equal to x minus 2 into 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. So x minus 2 is equal to 0, 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. From this x will be equal to 2 and from 5x plus 2 is equal to 0, x will be equal to minus 2 by 5. Now we have finded the zero of the given polynomial, and so zeros of the given polynomial is 2 and minus 2 by 5. Now let us verify the relationship. So verification, we have written here px is given 5x square minus 8x minus 4. Here we have written the coefficient of x square, that is a, is equal to 5, and coefficient of b, coefficient of x is equal to b, which is minus 8. If plus sign is there, then there is no need to put the plus sign, but if there is minus sign, then it is necessary to put the minus sign. So we have written here b, that is coefficient of x, is equal to minus 8, and constant term is c, which is equal to minus is here, so we have written minus 4. So now let us find sum of zeros, that is alpha plus beta. So sum of zeros 2 plus minus 2 by 5 we have written here. These are the zeros, we have to find their sum, so we have to add it. Now it will be equal to 2, and plus minus will be equal to minus 2 by 5, and we have taken 1 as denominator of 2. So 1 and 5, the LCM of 1 and 5 will be 5, and 5 to the 10 minus 2, which will be 8 by 5, and 8 by 5 equal to, it can be also written as minus and in bracket minus 8 by 5. देखो यहाँ पे 8 by 5 लिखा गया, आया तुम्हारा 8 by 5, लेकिन फॉर्मूला क्या होता है सम ऑफ जीरोज का, माइनस बी बाई ए. तो माइनस तो फॉर्मूला का है, तो ये तो प्लस है, तो यहाँ पे ब्रैकेट में माइनस दे दोगे, यहाँ बी का वैल्यू रख देना है. बी का वैल्यू क्या है, माइनस 8, और ये माइनस का फॉर्मूला का है माइनस बी, तो माइनस हो गया. अब बी का वैल्यू रख दिया माइनस 8 बाई ए, तो हो गया तुम्हारा माइनस बी बाई ए के बराबर हो गया. तो यहाँ पे माइनस फार्मूला का वैसे ही रहेगा. ये b क्या है, कोफिशिएंट ऑफ x बाई कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर. इन दिस वे वी हैव वेरीफाइड द सम ऑफ जीरोज इज इक्वल टू माइनस b बाई a, दैट इज माइनस कोफिशिएंट ऑफ x बाई कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर. नाउ लेट अस वेरीफाई द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ जीरोज. सो we have to multiply these zeros, 2 into minus 2 by 5, 2 into minus 2 by 5, and plus minus, minus 2 to the 4 by 5. So see here the value of this is minus 4 is the value of c. So we have written c in the place of minus 4. Minus 4 is equal to c. So we have written c, and 5 is equal to a. So we have written a. That is c is stand for constant term and a is stand for coefficient of x square. In this way we have verified the relationship between zeros and the coefficient. This is the first question of your exercise, and we will discuss more problems related to relations between zeros and coefficients of a quadratic polynomial in next video. Okay, have a nice day.